start straight away. Going to be using Incredible Like You. I'm only going to be using this little stamp at the bottom here. And this is a 2-set stamp. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that. I'll just show you what I'm going to be using. This is the Soft Sea Foam. This is a piece of A4 cardstock that I've just cut at 20 centimetres, and then I have scored it at 10 centimetres, and that is going to be my card base. And then I have some Whisper White, and I've cut this at 20.5 centimetres by 9.5 centimetres, and we need 2 of those, so you're going to have one on the outside, one on the inside. I'm going to start doing some stamping on here. So I'm using, if I can find it, the Soft Sea Foam, because this is going to go with the base. And I've got these little stamps already mounted up here. And all I'm doing is I'm just stamping across the middle of my card. Okay, now I'm just going across with the other stamp. And this just goes on top of the other one. So it doesn't matter, as I said, if it's not perfect, because we're actually going to be putting something over the top. So this is just going to be a background. Okay, so I have some Smoky Slate here, and I'm using some DSP that is actually retired now. it was with the Celebration. I'm using the side with the little dots on, so anything very similar to this that you could use. You could even just use a solid colour, and I have cut out, let's move those to one side. So I've cut out Easter with my large letters, and what I'm going to do, I've cut one out, an E out in Smoky Slate, and then in the DSP that I've chosen, and I'm going to stick one on top of the other, just like this, just to give that shadow. I've done this before. If you've seen one of my other YouTube videos where I've used the large letters, I've done this before. Actually, I'm not sure if that one's coming, the one that I'm talking about might not be coming out until after this one. And then all we're going to do is just put this on top, and I want the Smoky Slate to just have a little edge on the left hand side, and that just gives it a little bit of shadow and makes it pop a little bit more. And on the back of that I have put mini dimensionals, and I've done, as I said, I've done Easter, so I've done all the others ready, so you don't have to watch me do all of those. And we're going to be putting that onto the front of our card. Okay, so I have cut out some other little pieces that are going to go on the card. I'm using the Soft Sea Foam and the So Saffron. All of these So Saffrons come from the Well Written framelits. This one comes from the Catch of the Day, and this one is from the Lakeside framelits. And just wanted sort of grass. I wanted it to look like grass. So on this one, I'm just gonna, these are bulrushes, and I'm just going to cut them off because I just want this to look like grass. So I'm just going to snip those bits off, and then I've got some grass. And I'm going to position this behind one of my E's. So I'm just going to take the backing off of my dimensionals, and then I'm going to position my grass behind my E. And it's just going to just really lining that bottom up so that's straight. And there we go. Now it's a little bit sticky at the back there, but you can only see 1 or 2 dimensionals now. So when we do stick this to the card, we're going to have to put some Tombow on there. On the back of my little bird here, I've put a dimensional. I absolutely love this little bird and the little butterfly. So I've cut out my happy, I've cut out the little butterfly, and on the back of these I've put the multi-purpose adhesive sheets. So these will just peel, you can peel the back off and you can stick them on. So I'm going to start putting the card together. I'm also using crumb cake. I've cut out these two little cute bunnies. Now these are not Stampin' Up dies. These are, I've had them in my stash for years and I don't even know where I bought them from. And what we're going to do is position our Easter along our card. And we're going to have our little bird on top of our E. The happy we're going to put across the A, and then I have this little bunny here. I'm going to put a dimensional on the back of him so he pops up there, and then the one standing up at the end I'm putting him, I'm going to stick him to the front of my E. I have this little butterfly that I'm going to stick up there, and this one I'm just going to put behind the S there. So I'm going to stick all of those down. I'm going to bring in my ruler here, so I'm going to lay that along there, and then I can line up the bottom of my letters so I get them straight. Now I will decide where you want your letters to go and then start in the middle and work your way out. So I'm just popping my little butterfly up here, and all I have left now is my lovely little bird here that I'm going to pop on top of the E. So I'm bringing my card base in here, and I'm just going to glue this on. I've just used a little bit of Tombow there. Okay, then I have the happy here, which I was going to put across here, and I've decided not to. I did do that in my last card. So this is the card I made earlier, this one, and I put the happy across there, and I've decided I'm not going to do it on this one, so you can get a look at how it would look both ways. And then I'm going to put some Whisper White in there so there's something to write on. And there we go. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Bye.